First practice in Mexico City, and it was once again the three-time world champion with the fastest lap of the session. Max Verstappen clocking a time of 1 minute 19.718 to top the leaderboard. Verstappen has the most wins here with 4. The Dutchman locked up at one point as he manoeuvred through the stadium section. Turn 12 caused consternation for a few. Fernando Alonso caught out and Lando Norris also riding the curbs there. Zhou Guanyu somehow avoided a puncher despite running over a rather large piece of metallic-looking debris. Norris and Perez got a bit racy approaching turn 4, the Mexican driver eventually going deep at the corner. Due to its high altitude, the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez affords the drivers the highest speeds of any Formula One track. Valtteri Bottas currently holds the record as the fastest man in F1 history, the Finn flying to a whopping 231.46 miles per hour back here in 2016. At circuits such as this, the Williams cars have been notably quick, and Alex Albon once again showed the FW45 slipperiness, the Thai driver pushing for the second best time in the session. Carlos Sainz was feeling under the weather coming into the weekend, the Spaniard unable to fulfill media duties yesterday due to illness, and in first practice his Ferrari seemed a little unwell too.
I lost the car. Hydraulics. I will try and make it like I have no power steering.
Norris felt his McLaren was also ailing, but his engineers didn't seem quite as concerned as the Briton.
Something's happened?
What do you see, Lando? Or what do you feel?
Wow, just look at the revs, mate. It's like the throttle got stuck on or something, over-revved like hell.
5 rookies were given a go in this session. British driver Ollie Behrman took Kevin Magnussen's Haas out for a spin. Aussie Jack Doohan sat in for Pierre Gasly at Alpine. Denmark's Frederik Vesti had a go in George Russell's W14. Yuki Tsunoda stepped aside for the Frenchman Isaac Hadjar for AlphaTauri, and current F2 Championship leader Théo Pourchaire was in for Bottas at Alfa Romeo. Behrman found turn 12 tricky at one point, and Pourchaire had a torrid time, his stint blighted by technical issues. Last week, Russell and Norris celebrated completing 100 Grand Prix each. This week, should he start Sunday's race, Nico Hülkenberg breaks the 200 mark. Pirelli tested another prototype compound in FP1, the tyres conspicuous by a lack of coloured markings. With this being a particularly low grip, low downforce circuit, the data collected will be invaluable for future development. The Italian manufacturer recently signed a contract extension to supply F1's tyres until 2027. So Verstappen topped from Albon and Perez, Norris and Charles Leclerc. They were ahead of Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon and Lance Stroll. It was P11 for Lewis Hamilton, then came a happy Hülkenberg in 12th spot ahead of Zhou and Logan Sargent. Behrman can have the bragging rights ahead of two-time world champion Alonso, then came Hadjar, Doohan, Vesti and Pourchaire.